What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are at Sioux Falls Regional Airport for the 20th airport update for the month of October 2021. Don't have a lot of exciting action here at the airport, but I did make a new addition to the model airport, which is the cargo ramp, as I promised last month. It's kind of bare bones, but hopefully later on I will add additional details, and I do have one new model that I want to showcase in this update. You probably know what that one is by now. But starting off here at gate number 1, we have this Allegiant Airbus A319. This aircraft arrived in from Las Vegas at 8:42 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 8:50 p.m. arrival. At gate number 5, we have this Mesa CRJ-900, the full-flavor Mesa livery, which is pretty cool. Kind of an interesting story with this flight. So all the flights that I'm using in this airport update take place on Friday, October the 1st, so the first Friday of October. Here in Sioux Falls, we kind of call that a first Friday because the tornado sirens go off at 11 a.m. every first Friday of the month. So yeah, that's kind of fun to deal with at times. But so this aircraft originally came in from Dallas, but unfortunately, due to the weather in the area, I believe it was fog or some rain. We did get some fog that morning, I think, that did divert a couple flights, but this aircraft diverted to Minneapolis. They don't get American Eagle CRJ-900, so usually when they get them, it's a pretty big treat, because all they see is Delta Connection stuff, CRJ-900s. There is one here at the airport in this update. So diverted to Minneapolis in the morning. It was supposed to arrive at about 10:56 a.m., but of course it didn't happen, so diverted MSP. Was supposed to depart at about 11:45 a.m. from Minneapolis, but didn't get going until 1 o'clock. Scheduled arrival was 12:38 p.m., but it did not arrive until 1:40 p.m., so that was quite a bit of a delay for this aircraft, so not exactly the most ideal situation there with the passengers on board. But weather just kind of happens, not much we can do about the weather, especially if you're into certain sports like I am. When weather hits, it's going to usually cause some delays or postponements or cancellations or whatever, but that's all I have for this aircraft. I'll jump over to gate 4. At gate 4, we have this Delta Connection CRJ-900 arriving in on a flight from Atlanta at 10:03 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 10:22 p.m. arrival. On another delayed flight is this United 737-800 in the Evo Blue colors. Another thing you might note is that I added the black outlines to the taxiways going around the entire airport diorama that I have set up here. I've also got some down here as well. There's my iPad with the aircraft information that I read off as I record the video. This aircraft, once again, delayed. It was supposed to arrive at 11:28 p.m., but did not arrive until after midnight, 12:16 a.m. on Saturday, October 2nd. So, significantly delayed for this one. We did get the United Star Wars on Sunday the 3rd. So this is only the second time that that aircraft has visited. I did catch its departure after its first visit, so hopefully I do get to see a model of that be released, but I suspect that due to the complicated livery and all that stuff, it's going to be a bit difficult for manufacturers to make it in 1/400 scale, specifically NG or Gemini jets, but it would be cool to see one of those in 1/400 or 1/200 scale. And that's all the aircraft we have here at the passenger terminal. We'll move on over to the new section of the model airport that I added, which is actually in the old location of where the old model airport used to be. So we'll move over there now. And here we are at where the old model airport used to be located. It is now the cargo ramp. So as I said in the last airport update, I said I would try to get a cargo ramp done, and this is kind of what I have right now. I don't have the black outlines on the yellow marks here on this section of the airport, but you can kind of see it there. This right here is where like the smaller aircraft would park, I think, like the FedEx feeder stuff. And then perhaps the larger FedEx feeder aircraft like the ATRs. This is a Delta Connection ATR I have. I do have the FedEx feeder ATR-72 that was released in August on order, but it is not coming till Christmas. So hopefully by the Christmas update I will have that in the next Joe Foss Airport update into 2022. And then this is where the bigger cargo aircraft will park. So from FedEx and UPS, I think both of these operators get one parking spot, so like FedEx would get this one, UPS would get this one. It might be the other way around too, I don't know for sure. But this is how I currently have it laid out. So we got 3 more aircraft to do in this update. We'll start off with the small one. At this spot, we do have this FedEx feeder ATR-42. This is actually a Delta Connection ATR-72, as I do not have the FedEx feeder ATR 42 that was released many years ago. It is a super rare model, so it'd be nice if Gemini did another release of that, but I'll just have to use this ATR-72 for now, and I'll try to use more ATR-72 FedEx feeder flights, but we do get these ATR-42s sometimes from Rapid City, South Dakota, on the other side of the state. This aircraft was supposed to arrive in about 8:37 p.m., but it arrived in about 8:34 p.m., so just a few minutes ahead of schedule for this guy. Here at this spot, we have this FedEx Airbus A300, the Aero Classics 2021 release. I'm so happy that they did this model. They usually never do models I want, but this is one of the models I've wanted for so long. They finally did it, and I have it here in my hands. It's incredible. This aircraft arrived in from Memphis, 7:45 p.m., a bit delayed from a 7:05 p.m. scheduled arrival for this guy, but had a couple of vehicles surrounding him. I got the air stairs here. This doesn't really fit properly, as you can probably tell. The smaller air stairs don't work either, so it's just kind of a bit of an issue with the JC Wings air stairs I have. The Gemini ones probably work better, but I don't have those on the diorama right now. Next to the FedEx A300, we have this UPS 767-300 with the big winglets. This aircraft arrived in from Calgary, Canada at 9:04 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 9:13 p.m. arrival. I'm not entirely sure why we get this flight from Calgary. It's kind of a bit of a weird city to fly from Calgary to Sioux Falls. It's a very interesting route. It's our only international flight that we get, and it's just across the border up north. Would be nice if we did get more international flights, but we are still considered a regional airport, even though we do have international flights. Perhaps maybe it's just limited to passenger operations, and we don't get any international passenger flights, except on some rare, very rare occasions with perhaps military charters or something there of the like. And that is it for the 20th airport update for Sioux Falls Regional Airport. So yeah, new cargo addition to the model airport, and of course some additions to the passenger side of the airport with the black outlines. I do have them on my new model airport that I'm currently working on as well. Very excited to see how that turns out. So its first update will be coming out at the end of October, and it's looking pretty close to completion, so it will definitely be ready by then. So with that being said, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.